Okay, once again I'm telling, military revolutionary committee is the combination of Soviet and Bolsheviks militia. Militia means people's army, and the leader of this military revolutionary committee was Leon Trotsky. What is the name? Remember, Leon Trotsky. Yes, initially you will find these names to be very little, hard, but by over the period of time when you will do the revision now, then these names will be very clear to you. Fine. So military revolutionary committee, the leader was Leon Trotsky, and the leader of the entire movement, the leader of the everything was Vladimir Lenin. Okay, for example, if I relate to the India, so Jawaharlal Nehru was the leader of the Congress, president of the Congress, but the leader of the entire Indian struggle for independence was Mahatma Gandhi ji. So you can understand Leon Trotsky to be the Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, and Vladimir Lenin to be the Gandhi ji. Okay, so in that way you can understand very nicely. So this military revolutionary committee was very powerful body, and once it was formed now, so obviously the the Kerensky, who was the prime minister of provisional government, he feared a lot, and to protect himself and his particular government, he wanted to get more and more power at troops. Fine, that is why he left the St. Petersburg. And remember, on that time St. Petersburg was known as Petrograd, है ना? So please remember, St. Petersburg was known as Petrograd. I am writing here, St. Petersburg were known as Petrograd. Okay. So two places are very important in Russia in this chapter: St. Petersburg and Moscow. So Moscow is present time capital of Russia. Okay. So St. Petersburg was only known as Petrograd. Why the name changed to Petrograd? So remember, the name changed to Petrograd in 1914. In 1914, in this World War One. Why? Because in this World War One, now you can see Germany is fighting against Russia. है ना? Germany is fighting against Russia. And one more thing I just want to tell you. Okay, this St. Petersburg names looks like German name. So people of Germany was hating Germany that much that they don't want even German name. So that is why the St. Petersburg name changed to Petrograd. Once again I'm telling you why. Because this looks like a German name. Okay, so that is why St. Petersburg name changed to Petrograd. This you must remember. Fine. So here, once again come back to the topic. So when Kerensky left the Petrograd, that is St. Petersburg only, why he left? To gain more support and more power from other parts of the Russia. So then on that day, only 24th of October, MRC attacked on St. Petersburg, and they captured all the important palaces, all the important places, all the important official buildings, and they have also arrested the ministers also. Fine. And in that way, without harming anyone, without killing anyone, on 24th of October, they have controlled and captured St. Petersburg. And their particular movement was also accepted by the all Russian Congress of Soviet, all Russian Congress of Soviet was the new, you can say, parliament after Duma, because Duma was dismissed. So which one will replace? Hai? So which one will replace? All Russian Congress of Soviet. The new organization was there, which was acting like a parliament. So they have also given approval to their capture, because what if they will not approve, they will be also killed. Hai? So they have given approval, and in that way, by the 24th of October, St. Petersburg was under the control of under the control of Bolshevik. And who became the leader of the entire particular movement? Vladimir Lenin. He was the leader of the entire movement. And by the end of December, they have captured Moscow, St. Petersburg, as well as the entire Russia was also under the control of this Bolsheviks. So in that way you can understand, after October Revolution, Bolsheviks became the biggest political party of Russia, as well as Vladimir Lenin became the biggest leader of the entire Russia. So I hope so far it is very much clear to everyone. But after this entire Feb Revolution and October Revolution, one more war is coming here, that is called as Civil War. Because after this entire changes now, some people were not happy, and that is why the Civil War will take place. But before starting Civil War, I just want to tell you few things that what changed after October Revolution. So this question also comes. This is the most important, that Feb Revolution and October Revolution, always the questions are coming from Feb and October Revolution. Fine. But one more topic is there which is equally very important, that what change took place after October Revolution, है ना? So few changes took place that one by one I'm telling to you. The first very important change is Vladimir Lenin changed Bolshevik name to Communist Party of Russia, है ना? So Bolsheviks name renamed to Communist Party of Russia. The second one is the lands were the lands and industries became, the banks and industries became nationalized as he has promised. Okay, the next one is the land declared as a social property, and the land under the church and Tsar Nicholas II was captured, and the peasants allowed to take the land from the nobles. So that type of changes were taking place. Apart from that, new uniform was designed for the army and officials, and some very important one symbolic hat was there of the this particular Soviet, which was called as Bodenovka, है ना? So Bodenovka, you must remember, this is something very interesting, है ना? So this type of changes were taking place in this entire particular Russia. So this question also comes in examination. Fine. So once again I'm repeating, banks and industries were nationalized, है ना? Land were declared the social property. The land of the land were under the control, which were under the control of church and Tsar Nicholas II, captured and distributed among the people. And apart from that, the particular peasants were allowed to take the land from the nobles. So this type of things were there. You must ask that, sir, he has also promised that, he has also demanded one more thing, that war to be closed, Russia should come out from the World War I. So you must feel happy that yes, Vladimir Lenin has completed his promise, and in March 1918 he did one agreement with Germany at the place which is called as Brest-Litovsk, remember Brest-Litovsk. Where is Brest-Litovsk? Brest-Litovsk is in Belarus. On that time Belarus was the part of Russia only. So this particular agreement took place in Brest-Litovsk. After this agreement, officially Russia came out from the World War I. So you can understand he has completed almost his all promises. One more thing I just want to tell you, there is one secret police of Russia which is called as Cheka. Cheka is the secret police of Russia, which was later renamed as OGPU, and later the work of and responsibility of OGPU was taken care by NKVD. So this NKVD OGPU, they all have the full form is in Russia, so you don't need to remember those full form in Russia. You just remember that Cheka was the secret police of Russia, and later the particular responsibility went to OGPU and NKVD. So this you must remember. I hope this is clear to everyone. One very important symbol was there of this revolution, which was called as Aurora. So Aurora was a ship, large ship, which was used as a symbol of this Russian revolution. So this you must also remember. I hope till here picture is clear. Now we will discuss about this civil war. Okay, so as I told you in beginning only, that civil war took place between the people who were supporting Vladimir Lenin and were supporting king. So one group was completely supporting king and one group was supporting Vladimir Lenin. So the people who were supporting Vladimir Lenin were called as red group, and the people who were supporting Tsar Nicholas II, they were called as whites. So this particular civil war also said that it is also known as the red versus white. Okay, so red versus white, fine. Red group versus white group. So who were there in this white group? So white group, all the people who were supporting the king. Who will support the king? The conservatives, the rich landowners, the nobles, the money lenders, as well as some army men also have supported this white group. Why? Because they were not happy by the Vladimir Lenin decision to withdraw Russia from World War I. So some army officials have also supported this white group. Okay. Interestingly, three very important countries were there. That is France, Britain, and there is a country now, France, Britain, and America. Okay, so France, Britain, and America has also supported White Group. Okay, just comment below and let us know why France, Britain, and America has supported this White Group. Please comment below and let us know. Although I'll tell you later also, but you stop this particular video, and if you can search and if you can comment us below that why France, Britain, and America has given their support to White Group, it will be amazing, and I'll personally give you I like your comment, okay, for that. Okay, so I hope this is clear to all of you.